Anything going on regarding the 23 class? Any recent news besides this junior day that you just outlined?
I mean, like we just mentioned, the three in-state commits that they already have in that class, and we got the quarterback commit last week. We talked about last Tuesday that happened while we were actually on the air with Pop Watson.
It's Pop Watson, huh?
Well,
William Watson.
Well, William Pop Watson. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. We talked. That happened at halftime of his basketball game last week while we were on the air. So that was a big get, a kid that was a big Mark Whipple guy that Mark Whipple had been tutoring since he was I don't know, like sixth grader or something like that, and a kid that was a starting quarterback and won 3 straight state championships. Very talented guy. That was a big get in this recruiting class right there. So, Nebraska's off to a really solid start in that 2023 class. And it's only going to get better. And then I forget to mention Dwight Boodle as well, DiCaprio Boodle's younger brother, another Boodle that's in love with the school here, that a Miami kid, and you've got 5 solid commits already in this 2023 class, and like we said, plenty of junior days and plenty of time here because kids can come on official visits now here all month. When you get into the spring game here in April, and I expect to have a huge group of kids there to visit there on the spring game here come April 1st. So, loving what's going on right now in this recruiting class.
While Greg is answering the next question, I want everyone in the chat, do this for me. I want you to put in the chat your favorite Nebraska game ever. Doesn't have to be a championship game. Didn't have to be a big game. Didn't have to be a big opponent. Whatever game is your favorite game, puts a smile on your face, that you were the most just excited about, exhilarated about, just breathtaking win that you still cherish. Again, still puts a smile on your, whatever game that is, put your favorite Nebraska win in the chat. While Greg tells us who the surprise players are going to be coming out of spring, asked by Moonbot.
I'm sorry, I was reading something else. Well, biggest. Okay, I'm going to say, like I mentioned, Henry Lutovsky on the offensive line. I'm expecting a lot of big things out of him. Over on the defensive side, I got 2 guys that I'm really curious about, and I think are going to get a ton of snaps here in the spring. And one is on the inside, and that's Nash Hutchmeyer. I mean, this guy, he's already the strongest guy on the team. People were already saying this yesterday. I mean, this guy squats, small cars. And he's a beast. And then I'm going to go with a guy on the edge that had an opportunity at the end of the year last year, and really he ran with that opportunity, and that's Blaze Gunnarsson out of Iowa. He's a pass rushing dude. That's what he did in high school, and he was hampered a little bit with injury when he got here. But I'm really expecting big things out of Blaze. And then another guy that I'll throw in there too is a Tate Wildeman, another guy on the edge that I think is going to have a lot of opportunities, because one of those guys that I mentioned that's not going to participate in spring ball is Casey Rogers. So that opens up a lot of snaps for some of these younger guys. And I can't wait to see what those guys are going to be all about here when we come, because when you look at the linebacker spot, you're pretty solid on a starting unit right there. And then another guy that I think might be a surprise, a guy that's played a lot already, and that's Chris Kolarvik. He right now, from everything that everybody's saying, has stepped into that JoJo Doman role. So that might be another guy that could have a really big breakout year as well. So those are some of the guys that I want to see. I want to see what they look like here when we get an opportunity.